Why? Why does this have to happen? How long is it going to take to get the full release of this game? Honestly, how long is it going to fucking take? You see multiple companies, especially nowadays, with like Far Cry, Halo, even Cyberpunk that's supposed to be coming out this month, where they just keep delaying their game. If they don't feel like it's finished, or they don't feel like it's a product they can release for like a $60 mark or whatever the fuck, then they delay the game. If there's not enough content or whatever the reason may be, they always delay it. I mean, there are obviously some companies that don't, like Battlefield and whatnot. People complain about their game, like releasing certain mechanics and whatnot through like a battle pass system or however the fuck they did. I'm not a big Battlefield fan. But year after year with Call of Duty, they released a game that's not finished, and then they just start releasing chunks of the game that should have been at launch. Whether it be content, mechanics, leaderboards, or whatever the fuck. They just release it like a month later, or 2 months later, 3 months later, and like a case like World War II, 4 months later. So it's like by that time you've already lost your fan base, especially with like even a guy like me who I play Call of Duty religiously. They like have almost lost me on this game, even though I don't think it's bad. It's just fucking boring. I made a video about it, and we were supposed to get season 1 on December 10th. It's currently December 5th, and it got delayed 6 days, which is super unfortunate. And they thought that they could just like smooth shit over with like a fucking, oh, you guys are getting raid, and it's like, yeah, cool, we already got raid, we got it in BO2, BO3, and now Cold War. It's like, can we get some original shit? Like, dude, remaking of maps. It's like, I get you remake one of the best maps of all time from one of the best Call of Duties, but it's like, you know how many times that map has been fucking played? Can we not get a map like Radiation up in this motherfucker? A map like Array? I mean, let's get some maps that haven't been remade. I know some people are all for remakes, and even me, I don't despise them or anything. But it's like, can we get some remade maps that haven't been remade yet? That would be spectacular. But I do not know the chances of that. They just keep remaking the same maps over and over. It's like, did we really need Nuketown again? Did we really fucking need Nuketown again for the 5th time? I mean, come on, man. You're beating the same bush, and that shit's starting to get on my nerves. And I know it's only delayed by 6 days, but it's like, dude, we haven't had a finished game for a month now. Almost a month. And it's like, I would really like a finished game. That shit would be dope. I would like a game that gives me my camos whenever I earn them, that shows me the level that I actually am and not some bullshit level. Every time I finish a game, it says I'm prestige 1, and then it has like a level, a 0 level, it says, whatever the fuck that means. But then in game, I'm obviously prestige 3, level 100. It's like, how do you not even get this right? 3 years, huh? 3 years. Yeah, I doubt that. I know they like inherited this game through whatever the fuck Sledgehammer and Raven Software were doing. Apparently that game was a mess, but obviously Activision is the judge and the juror. They're the one who deemed that game to be a mess. So in my mind, I'm thinking that game was probably damn near perfect. It probably just didn't have the battle pass they wanted, the supply drops, the fucking black market system, the item shop. So with the week delay on the Season 1 release, I'm hoping to see a new sniper. BTW, we will not get that. I'll go ahead and foreshadow and predict the future for you. I hope we get at least 1, if not 2, really solid original maps, or even like a unusual remake. Like I said, Radiation, my favorite map of all time. I know they remade Havana and BO4. It looks like we may get launched, but I would like maybe like Radiation or Villa, or even like a BO2 map that hasn't been remade, even though that map has been remade to fucking death. I would like to see a lot of bugs fixed, especially like the camo glitch. Holy fuck, the camo glitch, man. I would like to see a fuckload of prestiges added. I think they're gonna add 3 or 4, and then like 1,000 levels of prestige master or whatever. But it's like, man, why not just add 7 and then the 1,000 levels? It's like, is it that hard to add 7? I know I'm nitpicking here, but it's like, how come, like, what's so wrong with 7? Like, Black Ops 1 had, 14, 15 prestiges? Modern Warfare 3 had 15, I think. MWR had 20, I think. I didn't really play that game a lot. It's like, man, just add 7 more. I mean, make it like a traditional Call of Duty. Why fix shit that's not broken? Why are there only 3 prestiges in the game at the moment? How unfinished can a game possibly fucking be? That just super irritates me. It's like, man, you're losing me on the first month of the game. It's like after a week of the game being out, after even a couple days, I was like, dude, I already played this fucking limited ass game during the beta and the alpha. This shit is boring. It's fucking a has-been. So as a recap, if we can get a new sniper, a bunch of fucking bug fixes, at least 2 original maps, and like 1 solid remake, Raid could definitely be a solid remake. I'm not necessarily sure how it's going to play in this game. I think it's going to play fairly well. This game isn't very busted with like any type of like equipment or explosives or anything, or any tactical. So I see it just playing just as well as it did in like a BO2 or a BO3. So I have, you know, standard hopes for that. I'm not expecting a fucking some revolutionary ass map. I'm just going in there with like, you know, it's a good map. It's going to play well. It's going to play better than every other map in the game because it's better than every other map in the game. But that's basically it. I know we're not going to get a new sniper. We're probably not going to get a new traditional map, honestly. We're probably just going to get a 1 solid remake, a bunch of stickers and shit in the battle pass, and probably a fuckload of shit for Warzone. So, that's my opinion, guys.